My name is Helen, the set person of Marriage on the Rock and parental roles in parenting. Let me just ask us this question: that what is the most important thing a parent can give to a child? Or what do you think is the most important thing that a parent can actually do for a child? Parenting is more than you providing just the physical things, the physical needs. It is about you as a parent shaping lives. I will be bringing to us some core and fundamental rules of every parent. Stay with me. Every parent are called to being a provider. It is your job, your responsibility to ensure that their physical needs such as food, shelter and clothing are in order. And then most of the other time, it is not just limited to their physical needs. It goes beyond that. It is also a responsibility as parents to provide emotional, spiritual, and educational background for our children. For example, maybe a parent who helps a child to feel secure by showing up in school activities, in school events, and some other things like that will make them feel, okay, I have a support, I have like a backbone, I have like a back pillar whom I can easily lean upon. 2, we are a provider. We are to guard our children both physically, emotionally, and then spiritually. We are to guide them away from every form of harm. We are to set boundaries, healthy boundaries for them, that we ensure that they are in a safe and secured environment. They are meant to nurture. Parents are called to nurture. They are to show love, they are to show affection and even empathy. They are to support both their emotional and psychological development of their children. If you are a parent, you are also called to be a teacher. Yeah, you are to teach morals, you are to teach values, and then maybe some life skills to your children. It is your job, it is your responsibility to instruct your children both intentionally, like probably you can use discipline and education, and then unintentionally by modeling, by living out the kind of life you want them to live, by leading by example, teaching by example. By the way you live, you teach them. So every parent are called to be a teacher. Next, they are called to be a leader. You are a leader that will provide direction and vision for the family. It is our responsibility to make decisions in the best interest of every member of our family. As a father in a family, please, you play a very crucial role in shaping your child's destiny and in you securing them. I'll tell you about that, because discipline and authority, they are on your shoulder. You are to establish some rules, maybe some consequences, and then you are supposed to teach them self-control. It is in your charge to do that as a father. As a father, it is your responsibility to continuously and then frequently affirm your children. You are to provide words of encouragement for them and then confidence. Let me tell you this, that it sinks better, it goes deeper when our children feel that they have the backup, when they feel they have the support of their father. So it is a father's role to like model manhood for male child. It is possible, and then it is most likely that the way you exhibit your manhood, your son can also and equally exhibit the same way, in the same manner in the future. So the way you treat your wife, the way you treat his mom in his presence, he might likely treat his own future wife in that same manner. So it is the responsibility of every father, please, to teach their sons on how to be a man, not only a man, a correct man. It is the responsibility of a man as the head of the family to please lead spiritually. You are to guide them, you are to guide the members of your family in faith and values wherever it is applicable. So it is your responsibility to please pass it on to your own generation. Faith of our fathers cannot just go into extinction because you are not performing your role. Please take your duty more seriously, because the next generation does not really have to forget about what you believe in, your own belief, your morals, and then especially your faith. Pass it on as the head of the family. Let me tell our fathers this, that a father's active presence It greatly reduces the risk of behavioral issues, academic struggles, and emotional insecurities in children. So please, fathers, you will need to be available, you will need to be presently present in the lives of your children if you really want them to be secured, if you want to reduce struggles about misbehaviors, about bad behaviors, bad morals. You need to be present in the lives of your children. What are mothers' roles in parenting? A mother is often seen as the heart of the home. Yeah, she is the heartbeat. She is the core. She is right there in the middle of everywhere. And then what again are her roles as a mother in the house? Emotional connection. It is your duty to be emotionally connected to all of your children. You're going to build like a strong bond through affection, care, and presence. Yes, your children should be able to rely upon you. They should be able to depend on you. They should be able to be vulnerable around you. That is how you build emotional connection. They should be able to feel safe and secure. They should be able to feel heard, seen, and understood in your presence. That is how you grow emotional connection between you and your children. So mother, go and work on that. The second one that you need to please sow yourself into is that daily nurturing. Being there, you will have to be attuned to all their physical and emotional needs. You have to be there. You have to be calculating them per minute, per second. You watch their mood. You see how they were doing. So it's going to be on daily basis. It's not going to be maybe just on one contact and then you drop them in the hands of nobody. No, it has to be daily. You nurture them daily until they are emotionally and psychologically strong enough to be on their own. It is your responsibility. The mother, they are the educator. Yes, please, you instill routines, cultures, and early childhood education into your children. It is your duty to let them know that, okay, you brush your teeth, you change your hairstyle, you sweep the house, you make your bed once you're out of your bed, you sweep, you clean everywhere. That is how you educate your children into becoming a good people with sound morals in the society. Mothers are supposed to be the moral compass. You are the one who is supposed to reinforce empathy, kindness, and even relational wisdom. You know, sometimes mothers stand in that gap to bridge the gap between children and their father. It is your responsibility to make them connect with their father at all costs. It is your own responsibility to make sure that things are well. You are to be their compass. You show them what is right. You tell them what the expectations are. You tell them what they are not supposed to do. You tell them where they are not supposed to go, with whom they are not supposed to mingle. All of these are the responsibility of mother in a family. The mother's voice often becomes the inner voice of our children as they grow, because you know what, women, we speak more, and then because we nurture them on daily basis, so it will become part of them. So even when they are not within, like maybe when they are afar, when they are away from you, your voice should still keep on ringing in their mind, because it has always become part of them, because you nurture them on daily basis. So your voice is already loud even in their heart, in their subconscious. Your mind, your voice is already registered in their mind. This is how a mother should parent her children. I am glad to tell you this, that those responsibilities can be crossed and then they could be shared. For example, you will need to share some of the rules. Discipline, it doesn't have to be the father alone. The mother can also discipline, and it should be consistent, united. It is not when the father is pulling it up, the mother is pulling it down. No, it should be done in unity, together. Communication, of course, both of you should discuss decisions, and then you should discuss discipline, and you can also share the emotional needs of your children together, and then both of you should support your children. You should support each other and then support your children together. The Bible did present parenting as the roles and the responsibility of both parents, but it is a joint work. It should be a joint effort. But there is something I want us to quickly look at in the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4, where the Bible tells us that the fathers are not meant to provoke their children, but just to train them in love and then in kindness. I want to go with this, that God is the ultimate example of loving, just, and a present parent. Can you imagine God closing his eyes on you for a minute? I can assure you that you will not be able, and you may not be able to breathe. So you need God all the time, and so also your children need you all the time. Please be present, be active, be involved, be concerned, be loving, be emphatic, and then please make sure that you fulfill God's duties and obligation as parents to your children. God bless you. If you need to call me, please dial 070-371-50154. May the Lord bless you now and always. Have a pleasant weekend ahead. Bye-bye.